So I have Mr. Mohit Kumar with me today, President HR for Hindalco. Besides being a personal friend to me, he's also been a coach, mentor, and guide. So I'm going to take this opportunity to pick his brains on certain trends on HR today. So thank you, Mohit, for being here with us today.
Thank you, Anand.
And who better to start my first question with an asking, what are the current ways in which you align HR strategies with business?
Oh, that's a great question. For me, the alignment part begins when you're actually working on shaping the strategy, working on making the strategy. It is a process of creating success by design. And success by design is that when you're taking the inputs from all the stakeholders at the formation stage itself. So when we made our HR strategy, we first understood what the business direction is from the business leaders at different levels. How will the business strategy look like, say, 12 years down the line? And to support that business strategy, what are the broad priorities which are expected from the HR organization to make it successful? And that's where we came out with our pillars and the bricks for the HR strategy. Right? So engagement at each and every level, and that's what creates the alignment long term.
Thank you, Mohit, for that. And we've seen Hindalco, from whatever I've interacted in my experience with you has been. I'm really intrigued to understand your talent, workforce planning and talent management strategy.
Another wonderful question. So ours is a very diversified organization with very clear business lines, both upstream, downstream, and to the businesses of copper and specialty. With new markets being explored, with new products being explored, with new technologies coming in, new geographies opening up. Right? So there are a lot of changes that the organization has to be ready, the business has to be ready, and the talent has to be ready. So it's important that it's anticipated well in advance, because these kind of deep expertise and the deep leadership depth cannot be created overnight. It has to be anticipated much in advance, and the process that we are adopting is strategic workforce planning. How would the structure look like? What are the scenarios? All these triggers which are happening, geopolitical triggers, competition triggers, technology triggers. What scenarios will play out, and for the scenarios, what's our readiness with respect to the structure, with the roles, and the detailed capabilities over there, whether it be the leadership capabilities, whether it is functional or technical capabilities, and then taking decisions. What is that you want to build and how to build in the organization, and what do you want to buy and where to buy it from, scanning it, right? And what do you want to bind, that is engage, right? So that there are different decisions which will happen by doing this proactively, anticipating it and taking decisions in time.
Amazing. You mentioned about dynamic and changing environment. Inside of this dynamic and changing environment, how do you really adapt and have an effective performance management system?
Yeah, so performance management system for me is nothing but effective communication of the organization strategy, effective alignment of the human energy around the organization strategy. So the goal setting process, it begins with the first question that you asked, that is how is the strategy being made? Are people involved in that? Do we have the inputs for everybody? Then you have this success by design happening, right? The second part, which is where the most important piece is, that is the performance facilitation. The way I see it, that as a manager, my role is not to just sit in judgment and give feedback. This is working well, this is not working well. My role is to create success by design. When I'm saying my role, this is how the managers are being trained to do that. And the technique that is being used, or the intervention which is being used, is the my people are. That is gradually delegating and empowering. When I'm saying empowering, that is you make it again empowerment by design. That I delegated and I made it successful by having those coaching conversations at regular intervals. What was delegated, what went right, what could have gone better, what more capabilities are required, who can support, where are the resources available, how can I be more helpful in creating your success. that's the most important part of the performance management piece, which is making the organizational strategy happen successful by design, and then of course followed by a fair, unbiased assessment and the rewards which are commensurate with the fair assessment of the performance. So that's the complete cycle for PMS, which helps strategy come alive.
Thank you so much, Mohit, for those insightful responses to our questions, and I'm sure our viewers also would enjoy all of them. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you, Anand. Wonderful being with you.